I'm 76 years old, and I learned the most important lesson of my life too late. You might look at me and see just another old man. Maybe you see a grandfather. Maybe you see someone who reminds you of your own dad. But if you look closely, you'll see a man who is carrying a heavy bag of regrets. I'm not saying this to make you feel sorry for me. I've had a good life, but good is not the same as right. And for a long time, I was living it wrong. I am about to tell you the things that keep me awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. Not to scare you, but because I see so many of you running the same race I ran, chasing the same finish line, unaware that the cliff is waiting at the end. Please, just give me 10 minutes. I don't have forever to tell this story. I've been a son, I've been a husband, and I've been a father. For a long time, decades really, I convinced myself that I was doing enough. I looked at the checklist society gave me and I was ticking every box. Did I provide a roof over our heads? Yes. Did I put food on the table? Yes. Did I make sure the bills were paid and the cars were running? Yes. I wore my exhaustion like a badge of honor. I thought that being tired meant I was being a good man. I thought that sacrifice was the only language of love. But I was confusing providing with living. I was a ghost in my own house. I was there physically, but my mind was always on the next deal, the next paycheck, the next problem to solve. I thought I was the captain of the ship, steering us through the storm. I didn't realize that while I was watching the horizon, I was missing the beautiful life happening right on the deck. My parents are gone now. They passed away years ago. And when I think of them, the first emotion I feel isn't love, it's shame. I remember my 40s, I was in the prime of my career. My mother would call me on a Tuesday afternoon. I'd see the phone ringing and I'd think I'm too busy. I'll call her back on Sunday. Sunday would come and I'd be tired. I'd want to watch the game. I'd want a nap. So I'd say, I'll call next week. Next week turned into next month. Visits were delayed because of work trips or deadlines. I treated their time as if it were infinite. I treated them as if they would always be sitting in that kitchen, waiting for me to finally be ready. I assumed their love would wait, and it did. Their love waited until their hearts stopped beating. When my father died, I went to clear out his house. I found a calendar on his wall. On certain dates, he had written my name, just Michael. Those were the days I said I might visit, but didn't. He hadn't written cancelled. He just wrote my name, hoping I'd show up. They didn't want my money. They didn't care about my title. They didn't want gifts. They just wanted me. They wanted my voice. They wanted my time. And now I would give everything I own just to hear the phone ring one more time on a Tuesday afternoon. But silence is a very loud thing when it's permanent. Then there are my children. I have 3. They are grown now with children of their own. I worked so hard to give them a better life than I had. I wanted them to have the best schools, the newest clothes, the toys I never got. I told myself, I am doing this for them. But looking back, I realized I wasn't there to guide them. I missed the school plays because of meetings. I missed the bedtime stories because of important calls. I missed the moments when they were scared or confused or hurt because I was too busy building a future. I thought providing was love. I thought a full bank account made up for an empty chair at the dinner table. I was wrong. Children don't remember the toys. They don't remember the brand of sneakers you bought them. They remember if you were looking at them when they spoke. They remember if you were there to catch them when they fell. I was a provider. Yes, but I wasn't a presence. And you can't parent by proxy. You can't outsource connections. The hardest lesson came through my daughter. She was bright, full of life, full of hope. But in her 20s, she lost her way. She met a man, the wrong man. I saw it happening. But because I had been so absent, because I hadn't built that foundation of trust, I didn't know how to stop it. I didn't have the voice to protect her because I hadn't spent the time to earn it. He slowly broke her. It wasn't physical at first, it was emotional. He took her confidence. He isolated her from us. She stopped laughing. She became a shadow of the girl I raised. I barely recognized her. She left with him, cut us off. For 2 years, I didn't know where my daughter was or if she was safe. It broke my heart. Every night, I stared at the ceiling, wondering if I had failed her completely, wondering if my providing had left her so starved for affection that she accepted the first person who gave her attention, even if it was poison. But I didn't give up on her. I kept my phone on by the bed every single night, waiting. One night, the call finally came. She was crying. She said, "Dad, I want to come home." In that moment, I had a choice. My old self, the prideful man, the man who wanted things to be perfect, might have said, "I told you so." I might have been angry. I might have judged her for her mistakes. But I had learned. The silence of my parents' house had taught me. The distance had taught me. Instead of anger, I chose patience. Instead of judgment, I chose to listen. I didn't lecture her. I didn't ask why. I just opened the door. I welcomed her back. We sat in the kitchen the same way my parents probably wanted to sit with me, and I just held her hand. I helped her rebuild her life. Not by throwing money at it, but by being there, by showing up, by answering the phone. Today she is a good person again. She is stronger than she ever was. She is kinder because she knows pain. She is wiser because she survived. And I got my daughter back, not because I was rich, but because I finally learned how to be a father. But there is another piece to this puzzle. While I was busy fixing everyone else, while I was busy running the rat race, I ignored the machine that kept me running. I ignored my own health. I ate whatever was quick. I didn't sleep. I didn't exercise. I thought I was invincible. I thought health problems were for other people. Then one day, I was in the garden. It was a Saturday. The sky went dark. My chest felt like an elephant was sitting on it. My heart stopped. I had a massive heart attack. I fell into the grass. I was gone, clinically dead. I am only sitting here talking to you today because my child, the one I tried to guide, knew what to do. They knew CPR. And by the grace of God, there was an AED, an automated defibrillator at the community center next door. That machine restarted my heart. My child's hands on my chest kept the blood flowing to my brain. Think about the irony of that. My child saved my life before I had truly learned how to live it. I came back from the dead. And when I woke up in that hospital room looking at the tubes and the lights, I realized that all my important meetings, all my stress, all my pride, it meant absolutely nothing compared to the sound of my own heartbeat. But some things don't wait. The grave doesn't wait. Time doesn't bargain. I wasted 48 years thinking I had time. I wasted years chasing the wrong things. Don't be me. Go home. Love your family. Live your life. Please don't learn this the hard way. If this woke you up, don't just go back to sleep. Share this with someone you love. Tell me in the comments what you're going to change today. I want to know this mattered, and subscribe. Not for my ego, but because I have more truths to share and not much time left. The clock is ticking for both of us. So I ask you, what are you going to do with your time?